channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and joining me today. On this channel, I do like to bring you a lot of hair-related content, more specifically with wigs, and I do like to infuse a little makeup as well as lifestyle videos. So if that's something you're interested in, please do consider hitting that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. That's important too, so that you don't miss any other videos. And if you're returning, hey, Shug Muffins. All right, y'all, so today we got another human hair slay on a Monday. And yes, this is another Amazon unit. Y'all know how I do. Amazon is it for me. I love me some Amazon. Hopefully you were able to catch a little change with the Shein wig that I found. If you didn't, I'll go ahead and link it up here above, as well as in the description box below. Before I go any further, let me wish you all a very happy Memorial Day. Like, a lot of people don't understand like the real intent of Memorial Day, but I do as a fellow veteran. Like, there are so many lost soldiers, service members, airmen, I'm just gonna say service members for all branches, that we have lost in the fight, in the battle, and that is what Memorial Day is for. And it touches super close to home because I lost my brother-in-law during Iraqi freedom while he was in Iraq. So, you know, Memorial Day is the day to just kind of remember those that we lost. So make sure you take time while you're at the barbecue eating that good food. Also take time to remember those service members that put their lives on the line for us and, you know, took the ultimate sacrifice, because it's super important. All right, so I don't get all choked up and emotional. Let me go ahead and carry on. So today I'm reviewing this Brazilian body wave 4x4 lace closure unit. I have it in 20 inches with 180% density. It does claim to come pre-plucked, pre-bleached, with baby hairs. And when they say pre-bleached, that's like a major statement. Like, what? You bleached the nuts for me? Thank you. So let's go ahead and dive right on into the unboxing, the styling, and the installation of this wig. All right, y'all, so this is how the hair came packaged. They were also kind enough to include some goodies like these lashes and a wig cap. As you can see, I have this hair in 20 inches, and this is what it looks like straight out of the package in a body wave style. The hairline actually came pretty decently pre-plucked, but of course I did go in and pluck it just a little bit more. I did not bleach these knots since it claimed to have come pre-bleached. So for this wig, I decided to give it some highlights using this frosting cap. This is the very first time I've ever tried this, so I just wanted to see how it would come out. I'm just making sure that I have the cap nice and secure before I begin netting the hair through the holes in the cap. I decided to use the holes with the blue circle around instead of the holes without it. It really doesn't matter. I mean, you know, that's just kind of what my preference was. My method or strategy was basically to pull out the hair in 2 rows, then skip a row, and then follow that pattern. And so this is one section. I just pretty much completed the same thing in all of the sections on the cap. As you can see, I just braided the remaining hair that was hanging at the bottom of the wig. So now I'm going to go ahead and begin the highlighting process. I'm going to work in sections, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this other hair out of the way so that I can work on one side at a time. For these highlights, I decided to use this Cream of Nature Exotic Shine Color box dye, and I have it in the color Ginger Blonde. I'm also going to be using this application brush. Now for the dye, I basically just mixed everything in this bottle as instructed on the box. And so I thought it would be easier to just squeeze the dye into the bowl and apply it that way versus squeezing the dye straight onto the hair. I just felt like I had more control this way. Now I'm just saturating all of the hair strands with this dye so that I can get a nice even coat over all of the hair. And then I just begin massaging it even more into the hair with my hands. So I'm just going to tie this up and do the same thing on the other sections. Now I let this sit on the hair for about 2 hours, and this is about how much it lifted. So I washed it, of course, conditioned it, and this is how it came out after it air dried. Very light and subtle highlights in this hair. So as always, I'm just going through blow drying the hair before I flat iron it. I always like to do this because it always gives a nice silky texture, light silky with a lot of body. So I'm going in with my heat protected, this Garnier Fructis, before I begin flat ironing. So now that the hair is nicely flat ironed, I'm gonna go ahead and just trim a little bit off of the ends, just so that we have some nice straight ends. And then I'm gonna add some of my Bio Silk Therapy Serum to the hair. I always say this stuff makes the hair feel like butter, honey. So this is a close-up of the hair with the highlights. And as you can see, it's very nice, but it's not the color that's on the box. So we did not lift as light as that blonde color. I'm just gonna add some of my foundation powder to the lace to tint it a little bit. Now let's get this baby applied. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into my thoughts on this one. Like, I have never highlighted a wig like I did with this one. I never used the little highlighting cap, using the like box dye. Like, this was a first time for me. And when I tell you, I love this outcome. Like, it's giving me like a whole balayage, like chocolate effect. Now, I think I mentioned in the video, I did not get to this little golden color right here. What is this? Ginger blonde? No, the hair never quite made it here. And that's okay. It would have been nice to have it a little more blonde, but like, this was as light as I can get it using the box version. So the next time, and there will be a next time, I'm gonna try this again, and I'm just gonna simply use bleach and don't even worry about box dye. But if you want a subtle, you know, like honey brownish type of color, then that box is the one for you, and this is the method to go. But I did want it to be a little more blonde, so I'm gonna try it again with just using bleach. So stay tuned for that. She's coming up. So I honestly didn't have any issues with this wig. Like, none. No shedding, no tangling. This hair is super soft and manageable. It's a nice length at 20 inches. Now, isn't it strange? I don't know if you caught like the last few of my human hair slay reviews, with the exception of the Shein wig, which was curly, but the last few wigs that I reviewed were in a straight, it came in a straight style. And what did I do? Layer it and body wave it. And then this one actually came as a body wave. And what did I do? Straighten it. Like, what's wrong with me? I don't know why I did that. I don't even have an excuse or a reason or a rationale. I told y'all, I'm so mood driven. It really just depends on what mood I'm in, like where I'm going with the wig. And with this one, I was in a straight mood, so even though it came body wave. Anywho, so I really love this unit. This is an easy throw on and go. Like, it's a closure unit, so now that I got her in place, I got my little swoops right here to cover that little lace. But see that little closure right there? You want to make sure you got your little swoops and you got that covered, because that little lace closure part be having like a little sharp edge. So you just want to make sure you got that nice and covered, and you good to go, sugar. I mean, like, this is easy breezy. and super cute. So let's get into the price. The price of this wig is anywhere between $95 to $100. It just depends on your Amazon subscription. So of course I will leave all of the details down in the description box below. Feel free to check it out if you're interested. So this wig claims to be 180% density. For me, that's a big statement. Like, it better feel real thick and full, and I can't say that I'm getting that. Now, it doesn't feel like thin and frayed, but 180% density, I normally could be like, oh yeah, this is a good 180%. I can't say that with this. This is like your typical 150. I'm not getting no super thickness, no super extra fullness that I would get with a 180% density. I'm just being honest. Y'all know how I do. So that's really all I have for you wonderful people today. Of course, as always, I would love to know your thoughts on this beauty right here. So let me know what you think about her. Let me know what you're thinking about the highlighting process, because that was a little different for me. I want to know, has anybody tried that method? Is it a method that you're willing to try? Even though the box dye doesn't quite lift as high as just using bleach, I'm curious. Is this something you would try or have done before? Let me know down in the comments below. If you have made it this far, go ahead and leave me this little blue and purple kite right here. Down in the comments so that I know you made it to the end, Shug Muffin, and you know I love and appreciate you for that. I thank you all so much for rocking with me today. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not. That's very important. And I will be sure to catch you beautiful people in the next video. Bye, y'all.